The next play. Yeah.
Alright, so CT All Stars. How did you come about CT All Stars? How did you come up?
So basically, how that happened. There's a guy named Jared Scott, and he basically had a space, and he wanted to support me as an upcoming artist, and he said, hey, I can let you have this spot to do all your music all night long. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, let's keep going.
Yep.
Okay, so I was just like, really? Okay, cool. So then as I was thinking long and hard, I was like, well, can one of my friends be on it too? Like, I wanted to extend the opportunity to other people. He was like, yeah, it's my space. I can do whatever I want to do. And then it just kind of happened. And I was just like, why don't I just have like a showcase, for everyone to showcase their talent. And then I was looking for a name. Like, I couldn't find a name. I was like, because it was during December. I was like, winter something something. That didn't sound right. Like, I wanted something, a name, because I didn't know if I was going to be doing it like recurring or if I wanted to do it like once a year. I didn't know how often I wanted to do it. So then I was looking for a name, and it came to me, CT All Stars, and I was like, wow, that sounds dope. So the first night of my show, like I told you, everything I do, I'm a visualist, and it has to be, I'm more or less like a mini Michael Jackson, right? So I'm thinking about every little thing. So instead of just it being a basic showcase, I wanted it to be an experience. So then I called DJ Sima, who had a radio station. I was like, oh, DJ Sima, I want you to come through, and I want you to give the artists that are here interviews on your radio station. He came through. Then I had to get me a banner so the artists that came can take their pictures, and that came through. And I hit up Jake Nasty, he's also a rapper, and I was like, hey, you know what, you got the camera, I'm gonna need you to do the photography for the night. And the whole night was just like, the energy was just so good, all the talent, it was just like, it was literally. And then my girl DJ Michelle B, she was on the ones and the twos, and she's already a vibe. Anytime Michelle B is DJing, she's a vibe. And Liddy Blanco, you already know Liddy Blanco.
Yeah,
he's lit. He's lit. That's why they call him Liddy. And the whole thing was just so great. And then everybody was just telling me like, yo, you gotta do this again. You gotta do this again. And then from that, I just literally just took that, and then I just started building as I go. Nothing was premeditated. It was all me just improvising as I went. And along the way, I met so many dope artists. And it's like, literally, I realized that what I was doing, like how I did it, was different than everybody else. Like, I'm out here making commercials for this shit. Like,
what's your vision for CT All Stars?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a building, and it's not gonna be like any old building. It's gonna be like a 3-story building. It's gonna be like the mecca of music in Connecticut, and we're gonna have bunch of different studios up in there. We're gonna have showcases every Friday, every Saturday, whatever. We're gonna have a pub, a bar. Literally, it's gonna be something like Webster Theater, but better. And any big artist, any major artist that wants to come through Connecticut, gonna have to come through CT All Stars, and it's gonna be one in every city. So don't worry, we're coming for you.
Hopefully next up CT can get that news contract with them. Yeah, and with y'all, we can do the news.
We are coming for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So